What's up, people? Happy Tuesday. Hope all you're having a great day. Okay, so it's been a while. I know. It's been a long while. What, 2 months? Uh I have been crazy busy. So, work has been long hours, personal life and shit gets in the way. Plus General Hospital has been kind of slow. Um with a few uh big things happening, I suppose. So let me get into this episode. Where the fuck do I start? Who do I start with? Lulu, Dante, Valerie. This is a very complicated situation. On one hand, I wanted to choke the shit out of Lulu today, but on the other hand, I wanted to applaud the bitch. I mean, what married woman is gonna sit back and let a single attractive female be alone with her husband and be okay with it? Especially one that had a knife up against her father's throat. I mean, like, seriously. But I can understand why Valerie wanted Luke dead. I mean, she blamed him for the death of her mother, Pat, which I can understand that. She's angry. It's just been her and her mother all her life. So, and now all of a sudden her mother's gone and she blames Luke for that. But I can understand where Lulu is coming from. She don't trust her, but she also is family and Lulu wants to get to know her new cousin. So, but at the same time, she don't trust her. Not alone with her husband, of course. She don't trust that chick. And I don't blame Lulu. Because what married woman is going to trust a single attractive woman to be alone with her husband? I don't give a damn if it was your cousin, your sister, your mama. I don't give a damn. Who's going to trust it? So, it's plausible for Lulu to react that way. Even though I'm kind of pissed at Lulu for showing off her jealousy. But a part of me feel like, I think even Dante sensed it. I believe he even sensed her jealousy. But I do have a funny feeling that Valerie is not on the up and up. I think she is playing a game. It wouldn't surprise me if Valerie was trying to intentionally cause problems between Lulu and Dante. It would not shock me. Because any new character that come in the show, they always got an agenda. You can't tell me they don't. What new character come in the show without an agenda? Most of them do. Majority of them do. They got some type of backstory, some type of agenda against the person that they're being around so much. But I also understand where Lulu coming from. I mean, come on, they do live in a tight ass apartment. I mean, it's so little space and too many people. But I mean, I always kind of felt like Lulu and Dante made enough money to move into a bigger place. Like, come on. They do make enough money. I doubt that they're poor. So now she's gonna pawn Valerie off on Nicholas, because I mean, why not? I mean, shit, Nicholas got a big ass castle with probably like 50 rooms. And they're barely probably even going to bump into each other. I mean, it's a huge place. Windermere is fucking huge. But anyway. So, Sam is wondering about Jason's wedding ring. AKA, Jason is actually standing right in the fucking living room with her, but she doesn't know that. And I wish the writers would move their ass. This is what I hate about this Jake storyline. Either end it or get Jake the hell out of here. Because it's time for this storyline to come to an end. Because I'm so sick of this. Jake Doe, Jake Barnes is so annoying. I love Hayden. I love her. Rebecca Budig. Is it Budig or Budig? I never know how to pronounce her last name ever. But I loved her on All My Children as Greenlee. And now she's on the GH bandwagon. I love Hayden. I love her. I love that character. She a sneaky little bitch, and I love her. But anyway, So Nicholas shows up at Patrick and Sam's house. Yes, I'm calling it Patrick and Sam's house since they live together now. Um, and he came up with some excuses as, half-assed truths about how he got the wedding ring. I mean, it is true that he did get it from Helena, but he obviously lying. I kind of like this new dark side of Nicholas because it's true Cassadine. I mean, what Helena banished and Stavros dead for the 50th million time and Stefan is probably dead. You kind of need a character that has that gray side. Like you need a Cassadine who is kind of dark and good at the same time. I really don't know what side Nicholas is truly on. Like one minute he's dark, the next minute he's good. So maybe he's still balancing it out and we just don't know what side exactly he's fully on. Maybe he's on both for the time being. He hasn't fully grown dark yet. So I hope he does go dark because it's time for a dark Cassadine. Whatever happened to Valentine? Mikos' other bastard son. I'm mad that they dropped that storyline. I always hated the fact that they dropped that storyline. That always pissed me off. So anyway, Sam is obviously feeling some type of way about that wedding ring because she feels like she finally has closure. I'm all for her and Patrick. I said it, like, I would not mind Patrick and Sam if Jason were really dead. But I heard a rumor that Elizabeth was going to find out that Jake is really Jason, but she was going to keep it quiet and keep it to her advantage. That would be typical Elizabeth, the whore that she is. I just cannot stand Elizabeth. I really just can't stand this girl. I really can't, because every time I try to like her and give her the benefit of the doubt, she just never ceased to amaze me. I mean, you go from one guy to the next to the next. The only reason why she's with Rick is because she can't be with Jake. It's the only reason why she's even with Rick. Is because she can't be with Jake. Trust me, if Jake was still into her, if he didn't have this fake wife, her and Jake would be together right now. Rick wouldn't stand a chance. But anyway, I digress. Now, who was I talking about? Sam? But yeah. She's clearly not over this Jason thing, but she probably feels like she has closure. I do like her and Patrick together. I really do, because I think it's something new for her. Like it's a refreshing relationship between the two, and I like it. Anyway, speaking of crazy and refreshing, but Hayden, I have to say I love Hayden, but she's a piece of work. Like, she heads right over to Windermere, starts screwing Nicholas in the living room. That's nasty, number one, because y'all having sex on a couch where Spencer has to sit. That's disgusting. But I kind of like her and Nicholas together. I don't know about the rest of you, but I do like her and Nicholas, though. Her and Nicholas definitely go together. Like, I like the two of them. I like their chemistry. They could be the new, like, dark power couple in that town. Like, seriously. And I wouldn't mind it. But Carly, lately, I just can't stand Carly because of her Sonny worshipping. But today, Carly was on 10. Like, this is the Carly I love. She was a piece of work. Like, she definitely turned into Nancy Drew / Magnum PI. I think Spinelli and Sam should definitely have her in their PI firm. I think they should. McCall, Jackal, PI could be McCall, Jackal, and Carly PI. I swear, because Carly was on it. Whenever Carly has this feeling about something, she just goes with it. And she was interrogating the shit out of Hayden, calling her all types of liars, calling her out on her bullshit. Because you remember Hayden kept telling Elizabeth that, throwing her sex life all up in Elizabeth's face, saying her and Jake were having sex. But little did the bitch know, Carly talked to Jake. And Jake admitted that they weren't having sex. And Carly, she put her ass on blast in front of Elizabeth. And she wanted to, see Hayden and Rick's reaction towards each other, because she know for a fact Rick is the one that put Hayden up to this, but she just don't have ironclad proof yet. But she know for a fact it was Rick. That's why she was accusing him, but she just didn't go any further because she didn't have any real proof. See, I love when Carly is like this. Sometimes I can't stand when she in certain people's business, but in this case, yeah, I'm happy about it. I love me some Carly. Like, sometimes I hate her, but then it's storylines like this where I love her again. But it won't take too much long for me to hate her again, though. I'm sure she'll do something dumb. But anyway, Jake kept begging Carly to just back off of this or whatever, but you know Carly is like a pit bull. She like a junkyard dog. Carly ain't backing off. That's her motto. Like, Carly's gonna stay on this shit till she cracks the case. Hopefully this case gets cracked sooner rather than later. Anyway, Maxie Spinelli. I always did like Maxie and Spinelli, but I agree with Lucy Coe. Maxie and Spinelli are better as friends. Maxie and Spinelli are definitely better off as friends than boyfriend and girlfriend. It's obvious that Spinelli still loves Ellie and Maxie still love Nathan. It's obvious. I think the only reason why they're doing this is because of Georgie, because they want to have her grow up with a real family, like a real nuclear family, instead of two parents who dating other people. But that's not good for her. That's not good for their daughter in the long run, especially when she gets older. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to waste your life being with somebody that you know you don't really belong with. And that's the problem. She's with Spinelli based on their daughter, for the good of their daughter, which I respect, but at the same time, I think it's stupid. And now Lucy Coe is trying to push Nathan and Ellie together. I'm like, yeah, that's a no. That's not gonna fly. Anyway, this was a pretty decent episode. I will see all of you later. I'm gonna try to keep back up with the videos. You know, I just get a busy schedule here and there. My schedule is like crazy bananas. Like, I do 9-hour shifts, so my schedule is just all over the place. But I'm trying to get back in the groove of the videos again, because I actually miss doing it, but I just been busy. I hope all of you have a great day. See you all later. I hope you have a great day.